Hi everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm back here for another speed build, and today we're going to go ahead and create this home called Bluebell Avenue. So this is up on the gallery, so make sure you head over there. My origin ID is real Thomas TV1. So this home has, well actually I think, well you know the bit on the gallery where you upload things and you can, you say it's got this many bedrooms, this many bathrooms. I said it's got 6 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, but I think it actually might have 7 bedrooms, because when I was doing the screenshots I went back and I was like kind of counting in my head when I was doing that counter thing, and I looked back and I was like, oh, I didn't realise this bedroom was here. So maybe even 7 bedrooms, which is quite a lot. So if you have like a 7 or 8 sim household, then this might be a perfect house to get. It's around 300,000, which I mean is a little bit pricey, maybe a little bit more than I was expecting it to be, but I think it's a really nice house, and I think that's kind of a reasonable price for it, I think. And yeah, so this house, like, oh god, my voice went really high. I'm talking too fast and I've like literally just ran up the stairs, so I'm trying to get my breath back. Anyway, so yeah, I actually called it Bluebell Manor to start off with, and I kind of just thinking about it a little bit, and I was thinking, well, when I think of the word manor, I kind of think of, a big luxurious home, and this is still luxurious in some areas, but it's only on a 40 by 30 lot, which I think is maybe, I don't know, I think it would have been fine to call it Manor, but I changed it to Avenue instead of Manor, so it's called Bluebell Avenue. But now when I think about that, I'm like, well, it's a house, not a street, because Avenue is another word for a street. So yeah, but I think it's fine. I'm just worrying too much about a stupid name. Anyway, so yeah, we're just doing the exterior here. This took me quite a long time to do, actually. I just wanted to really focus on this because what I actually did was, you may remember I actually went on a little holiday between the 22nd and the 29th of July. I recorded the exterior part, as you see in here now, before I went, and I did that for 4 builds. Lakeside Suburban, which has already went up. This is the second one, Bluebell Avenue, and I've also got 2 other builds coming up as well, which I did in that like kind of order, doing a little bit before I went and the exterior, then when I came back I did the interior. I've really liked it that way because it felt like I was spending like the whole amount of time I would do on a build just on the exterior before I went, and it meant I put so much more detail into it. I'm really happy with it, because that process of kind of just putting loads more detail in than you normally do is a really great way to kind of, I just guess, improve your building skills. And yeah, so this one is a little bit bigger, like I said. I also put a bit of ivy on the house as well, and not just on the front but around the sides and things as well. I didn't kind of go too overkill, which is something I do in the past, and then kind of just like always try to do ivy and then end up just going like too overkill and like, okay, this is terrible, then I just delete it all. So yeah, I tried to control a little bit today and I feel like it looked really great. And also I added in a bit of blue ivy with it as well, overlapped it a bit, and I thought it looked really great to kind of match the house. So like I said, this home is called Bluebell, well, Avenue, well, blue because of the blue colour, but inside I didn't make it all blue because I thought that might get a little bit repetitive, a little bit boring to look at. So on the upstairs, some of the bedrooms are a little bit different colours, including a red bedroom. Now that was the first bedroom that I did. I think it's like the second bedroom that you'll see on the recording. No, actually, I can't really remember. Well, the first bedroom that I did a different colour than blue, and I went ahead and did it. I wasn't even thinking about it, to be honest. I kind of just did red, and then I realised, like, after I finished it, oh, this is Bluebell Avenue, not like a red bell. What? I don't know. So that kind of got the first idea to do, okay, that might actually, that might be a good idea to maybe switch it up a little bit and do some other colours in it. So that's what I went ahead and did. So we're working on the kitchen here. It is pretty big. I'm really happy with it as well. A lot of parenthood items in this kitchen here. I'm always using parenthood items now. I don't know what it is. It's just such a great set of items that we get with it. Especially the sink there, the sunken in sink with it, like matching the counters. I think looks really great, and I always use that now. And yeah, so I also put an island there as well. A little bit of an awkward place to put it, I think, but it still looks okay. I also put a little 2-seater kind of like breakfast table, I guess you could say there, which you can see it's a brown colour, which I mean, when I look back at it, it kind of doesn't fit in that well, but it matches the kind of like the brown trims that's going around the wallpaper, but you can't really see that well in the kitchen, so it kind of looks a little bit out of place. But yeah, it's fine, to be honest. If you want to change it, then you can, because once you download it, you can do anything you want with it, to be honest. I know some people like say that well, I don't really know personally anybody, but I've heard people like who don't like when people change it up, but personally I don't really mind. Once you've downloaded it, it's kind of yours, you can do what you want with it. I mean, not kind of like replicate it and do stuff like that. I mean, like for your own gameplay and stuff, if you want to change your room up or something, then that's like totally fine. Because sometimes they make houses and they might some areas might fit the family you're going to play with and some might not. So, you know, changing colours up and stuff like that. I do the houses that I download to fit my, you know, household that I'm playing. So, you know, that's totally fine. And yeah, so we're working on the family room here. I really like it. It is pretty big as well. It is a pretty big house, actually. I could have maybe managed the floor plan a little bit better because it was kind of... the hallways in the house are very, very big. I always have trouble sometimes when it comes to doing floor plans for bigger homes, and that's something I need to work on a little bit because I always end up having kind of like an awkward, like just a blank space in the middle of the houses. So, and it always ends up just being a huge hallway, but it's kind of too narrow in some areas to kind of furnish it properly. So it always ends up being a really weird space. So, yeah. Anyway, so we're just finishing up this room here, which is the only one downstairs, and this is the one when I came to do the screenshots that I kind of didn't think about when I was doing the counter of bedrooms when I was uploading it. So yeah, this is a nice bedroom as well, and they're all pretty decent sizes, I think. There's maybe 1 or 2 bedrooms upstairs which are a little bit small. There's actually 1 bedroom upstairs which doesn't have any windows in it, and also downstairs, like on the same area but like on the lower floor, I did the study there, and they both have no windows, which is a little bit of an awkward space, but it was kind of like I had to put something there, otherwise the hallway would be absolutely massive. So it's kind of just to fill up the space there in the hallway, which you'll see. We'll get onto that in just a minute or so. And yeah, so like I said, I got 2 more builds coming up, which I did like in this order of doing it before I went in when I came back, and I'm really, really happy with them as well. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet, I'm just going to leave it as a surprise, but they should be coming up pretty soon actually. I'm just going to check my schedule actually, because I have this, I've talked about this before, but I have this Google spreadsheet where I keep all the video titles down and the dates it's going uploaded, and then on the side I have all like columns of build ideas, create sim ideas, and like other type of video ideas. It's just a really easy way for me to keep organized, and I've done this kind of organizational method, I guess you could say. That sounds really fancy. I've done it this way for kind of like since I started really. It's just an easy way to keep organized and everything. So this home here is called Bluebell Avenue. This should be going up on the 8th of August. I think, I'm not exactly 100% sure on that because it's like subject to change. I'm always changing around order of things, but yeah, so this should be going up on the 8th of August, and then I've got the other build that I did going up on the 9th, so tomorrow, and then the 4th build I did should be going up on the 11th, so that is like subject to change. Like I said, that's probably not gonna what it's like gonna turn out to be, because always something comes up and I always have to change it around, which sometimes gets a little bit annoying, but you know, that's alright. So that's like not 100% sure, but look out for those dates. And yeah, and also another thing I didn't mention in my previous builds, like my previous videos for like August so far, but I'm actually doing a video every day in August this month, because recently you may have seen that I've been doing a lot more videos just in general. I at least do 5 videos a week. I've always done that, 5 videos a week, and I normally don't upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but this month I'm going to do videos I don't know why, it's just, well, because I'm on my summer holidays now, so I have lots more time to do it, and yeah, just sort of be something good to do. And I also have lots of things planned for this month. I'm so excited. There's lots of things to come, announcements coming very, very soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that, and I can't wait to share with some things I've got in the works. Some things have been in the works for quite a few months now, and everything is kind of ready to go. I'm just kind of finalising a few things for it to all go up and things, but I'm not going to ruin any more about it and what it actually is. There's a few things going on, but I'll leave that until the time comes. So here we're working on the master bedroom, and I really, really like this room because I added in a fireplace, a little seating area, and I think that added to that kind of master bedroom feel. Also a what are these called again? I literally forgot. Like vanities or something. We've got them a vintage glamour and I cannot remember what they're called. Anyway, so yeah, I added one of those in. I don't really put those in a lot, but I kind of feel it adds really to that, you know, luxurious look to things. So I went ahead and added that in. I think I did that for a few bedrooms in this home, if I remember correctly. I did this, like the interior of this build, a few days ago, so I'm not exactly too sure on what I've done and everything, so it might take me a minute to kind of think about everything. So this is the bedroom here that was on about being red. Now, I did this without even thinking about the name of the house being with the word blue in it, but this is like the thing that got me thinking, okay, it might be a good idea to actually switch up some bedroom colours, like really different from blue. I know that master bedroom is kind of tan, but I didn't really even think about that, to be honest, either. So the other bedrooms that I do, I think there's one more blue one, and I've also got a green and a yellow and a pink one as well. And there's no kids' bedrooms, I don't think, in this home. I don't think so. They're more kind of, I guess, just more grown-up type of bedrooms. I mean, you could easily use them for the kids because, like I said, there is a blue and a pink room, or, you know, whatever bedroom you want, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. But I kind of thought of those rooms to be kind of for teenager age, because I don't really have any kids' toys or in. I guess in them, I don't know, but you could easily just change it up by adding a few toys in, and yeah, I suppose they don't really need toys. If they have a computer, then I think that's fine, because that's, if they have The Sims on it, then that's all we really need, to be honest. Anyway, so just working on this bedroom here, and this is the one that I said that doesn't have the windows in, and you may see if you kind of in this exact, well, more or less this exact position downstairs is a study that we worked on just before there, and yeah, so it's kind of a little bit off. Don't think I've actually done a room that doesn't have a window in it. It kind of seems a little bit odd, but it's kind of like placed in the middle of the home, and this wasn't really supposed to be like a room here, but I was kind of thinking, well, if it doesn't have a room here, then this hallway is going to be absolutely massive. I could have maybe opened it up and put like a I don't know, guess like a big grand piano or something. I think that might be nice. I don't really do that a whole lot in my homes that I build. I think I actually did one for the Lakeside Suburban one. I think I did that one. I can't exactly remember. One of the builds recently I did that for. And yeah, and actually when I went on holiday, I actually had a baby grand piano, that holiday I mentioned earlier. It was really nice actually. It was, I don't actually play the piano. I know like a few songs that I've kind of just learnt myself, but I don't properly play. I used to do lessons when I was like in school and stuff, but not really kind of, I don't read music or anything like that, so yeah, not really a proper player, but you know, I really enjoy just messing around on the piano sometimes. And yeah, so we're nearing the end of the build here. We're on the last bedroom here, which is this pink one. I mean, like I said, this could be for a teenager or just anybody, really, it doesn't really matter. That was kind of just the vision I had in mind when I was decorating this room. And yeah, so I'm going to leave you with some screenshots in just a second. We do have quite a few of them, and with this build I kind of kept the video portion of it very, I guess, just a little snapshot of each of the rooms, because like I said, it did take me quite a bit of time, so I didn't want to bore you too much, so I kind of just recorded like a minute or two for each of the rooms, and then at the end you get to see screenshots of all of it, just so I don't bore you too much, and me talking for all that time, I think it'll get pretty repetitive and boring. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you go over to the gallery and download this for yourself. My origin ID is RealThomasTV1. Leave a like, share and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!
Thank you.